Atomic Habits, an easy and proven way to build good habits and break bad ones, by James Clear. Tiny changes, remarkable results. One story I didn't verify was the one I read in James Clear's book, Atomic Habits, about the British cycling team. They hadn't won a gold medal since 1908 and had never won a Tour de France. It wasn't looking great for them. But in 2003, they appointed Dave Brailsford as the team's performance director. He had been working with the team. In 2003, the British cycling team was in for a massive change. He came up with an idea which he called the aggregation of marginal gains. The idea was that, if you break it all down and improve everything by 1%, you will have significant gains. There were the obvious things that they did initially, like fitting the team out with biosensors to get performance feedback. But then they started looking at everything they could think of: the seats on their bikes, putting alcohol on their tires to get better traction. In 2003, the British cycling team was in for a massive change. Just 5 years later, in 2008, the British cycling team absolutely dominated the Beijing Olympics. They won 60% of all the gold medals that were up for grabs for their sport. Improving by 1% every day for a year, you'll end up being significantly better, approximately 37 times, at the end of the year than when you started. You will see a massive change in you. Make it obvious. Make cues for desired habits clear and visible in your environment. For instance, put out your running shoes the night before to prompt a morning jog. Make it attractive, craving. Pair the habit with something you enjoy or find rewarding. For example, listen to an audiobook only while exercising to make the workout more enticing. Make it easy. Response. Reduce the friction and effort required to perform the habit. The 2-minute rule suggests starting with a task that takes 2 minutes or less, like reading 1 page instead of aiming for an hour. Make it satisfying. Reward. Incorporate immediate rewards to reinforce the behavior. Tracking progress with a habit tracker or celebrating small victories provides satisfaction and encourages repetition. To break bad habits, Clear advises inverting these laws. Make it invisible. Remove or reduce exposure to the cues that trigger bad habits. For example, uninstall social media apps from your phone if you want to reduce screen time. Make it unattractive. Craving. Highlight the benefits of avoiding the undesirable behavior or associate negative consequences with it. One method is creating a habit contract that includes penalties for slipping up. Make it difficult. Response. Increase the friction and steps involved in performing the bad habit. If you want to eat less junk food, don't keep it in your house. Make it unsatisfying. Reward. Ensure that the outcome of the bad habit is unsatisfying. Finding an accountability partner can add social pressure to avoid the behavior, making it less satisfying to indulge. Beyond these laws, Atomic Habits also delves into other key concepts such as the plateau of latent potential. By focusing on small, consistent actions and designing your environment and systems to support desired behaviors, individuals can effectively build good habits, break bad ones, and achieve lasting change in various aspects of their lives. Advanced tactics and reflection. Habit stacking. Building new habits by linking them to existing routines. Adjust environment to make good habits. Environment design. Shaping surroundings to promote good habits and make bad ones more difficult. Social environment. Surrounding yourself with people who embody the habits you want to develop. Reflection and review. Regularly assessing habits and performance to ensure they serve your desired identity and making adjustments as needed. Flexible identity. Avoid becoming too attached to one version of your identity. Progress requires unlearning. Focuses on how small, incremental changes, or atomic habits, can lead to remarkable results over time. The 2-minute rule, from Atomic Habits, suggests that when starting a new habit, you should scale it down to something that takes 2 minutes or less to do. This makes it easier to overcome inertia and begin the habit, as the initial commitment is very small. For example, instead of aiming to read 30 books a year, start by reading 1 page. Instead of committing to a daily workout, start by just putting on your running shoes. This 5 Steps to Build Identity-Based Habits from Atomic Habits by James Clear. Instead of chasing goals, focus on becoming the kind of person who naturally achieves them. Save this to your mindset or habit tracking board. Start with the identity, not the goal. As James Clear states, you do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Disciplined people often exhibit habits like setting clear goals, prioritizing tasks, and consistently working towards their objectives, even when faced with challenges or distractions. They prioritize self-care, manage their time effectively, and are not easily swayed by instant gratification.